Hello, the Jessie Pepper and Paste. Hello, the Jessie Sugars. Welcome back to my channel. This is Jessie, beautiful Jessie, Jessie the Pepper and Paste, Jessie the Sugar, Jessie the celebrity, the latest celebrity. Yes, I'm so sorry about my voice. I went for a video for a couple of days, and after praying, singing, dancing, and thanking God, my voice totally went its way. I don't know where it went to. So if you know where my voice went to, please just tell my voice that I need it back at this critical time, at this festive period, to enable me to be audible while creating my content. So guys, that is why my voice is going to be the way it is. So please bear with me for the time being. So guys, today we all know what this season is about. This is a season of merriment, a season of recollecting how well, how far we have lived our life. This is also a season for us to make reconciliations with people we quarreled with, fought with, we are bittered with, people we are not talking to, people that we cheated, people that we extorted money from, people we did all kind of things to them that they felt bad about. There shouldn't be a period where you go mess yourself up. There's possibility that that might be your last day on earth. So while we are in the season of celebrating, please be careful. So guys, without wasting much of your time, I quickly want to talk about the Christmas vibes, the Christmas season you are going to be seeing in Ghana. Of course, I wanted to be in Ghana. I planned that December 2022, I'm going to be in Ghana to celebrate the Christmas, even if it's just for a few days. But it happens that I lost someone dear to me, someone very dear to me. Every plans I had towards Christmas was just shattered. My aim this month was to bring daily content. Yes, my aim, in fact, I have made every plan. I have packed my bag, sincerely speaking. I was supposed to leave my base on the 15th of December, and the person I love so much died on the 11th, and I'm living with him. So I couldn't just go. I just have to postpone everything, and that is why I am just here sitting down. Part of me is so upset that everything happened the way it happened. I wanted to create vlogs. I didn't want to do more of sit-down videos. I just wanted to go around, show you guys around. Just as I said in my previous video, that man planned, but God alone disposes. So I think this is what he has for me and for all 2022 December. I just pray that we find strength to go through this period. We find strength to move on, because the person who died is someone who has been a pillar to all of us, is someone who has been a father, is someone who has been a brother, is someone who has been a helper. I don't know the word to describe him, but he has been too good to go. Anyways, let me not bore you with my sad stories. I just want you to know that if you are in Ghana already, and if you are thinking of going to Ghana in this festive period, this video is for you. Don't skip any part of it. Seriously, you don't have to skip, because you are going to get a lot of knowledge from just sitting down for a few minutes to watch this beautiful looking babe on the screen. One thing I'm sure is this: you are certainly going to have a blast when you are in Ghana during this festive period. If you think I'm lying, just ask any of the chalet you know in Ghana. The nightlife in Ghana is something that you do not have to mix. It's something that everyone in Africa especially needs to have a first-hand experience, so you understand when we talk about Ghana nightlife, how it looks like. It's the time where you are going to see a lot of clubs, a lot of restaurants are open. Of course, you know that there are restaurants that run 24 hours of the day, morning, afternoon, and night. But I also want you to know this: as you're going to Ghana, you have to have some money packed somewhere, because as you're going to enjoy the fun, the nightlife, you're going to enjoy the food, as you're going to enjoy every beautiful things that Ghana and Ghanaians have to offer this festive period. I want you to understand that you are going to be doing a lot of spending. So it is not a period you are going to manage, because everything currently in Ghana has tripled. Some of them has doubled in price. The transport is not even an exception. The food you are going to be eating for the couple of days / weeks you will be staying in Ghana is not also an assumption. Everything you are going to be doing, your accommodation, is going to be money. You will be bleeding out money. So this is one thing I want you to know. So you don't go there start crying that it took you on a way, you didn't know where you spend your money, and you don't have money to go back to the place you came from. So this video is to prepare you consciously and unconsciously about things that are certainly going to happen to you if you do not take your time to prepare and plan well. Ghana is not cheap, so you need money when you come for the dirty December, especially if you are going to be eating outside a lot. If you're not going to be cooking for yourself, then you need loads of money. Everything pretty triples at this period, and this is the time when the locals are making lots of profits from the goods and services they are offering. You could also see the rise in price at the clubs, bars, and even in your transport fare. The one thing I want you to understand is traffic. The traffic jam you are going to be seeing at this period is crazy. Like, it's something that is going to drive you crazy. A place that should take you 30 minutes ride is going to take you about 3 hours, and this is because everybody's on the streets. Those who came back from different countries, those who came from the village to the cities, those who just feel like coming out for the sake that is a festive period. There'll be a lot of shows, there'll be a lot of activities, unlike like the ordinary times. You are going to see everybody. The fact that people want to drive, okay, by themselves will also cause or contribute to the rate of traffic jam you are going to be seeing. So if you have an occasion, let's say by 3 p.m., ensure you leave your house by 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m. so you'll be able to beat the traffic and be there right on time. I will also suggest that if you do not have any means of transportation, especially if you do not have a private car, ensure you have Uber, you have boats, you have what have you not. Just have all the apps downloaded on your phone. So when you open Uber, application for Uber, and you notice that the fare is not something you are comfortable with, you go to boat. If boat is crazy as well, you can go to the next one. So you'll be able to get something quite cheap or less expensive. So this is one secret you have to hold on to. I also want you to get prepared. Don't forget about the extreme heat condition you are going to be meeting in Ghana. Of course, we all know that Accra is very hot. The northern part of Ghana is equally very hot. Then get ready. So when you go to Ghana, you're not going to say, oh, the first thing I met in Ghana is the weather, or that the sun nearly burnt my skin. Just know this. That's the weather condition, the climate is going to be very hot. If you are a first timer in Ghana, you might say that the heat and daily humidity will just wreck the whole of your experience. So for those who are going to be traveling to the eastern part of Ghana, I think you are not going to find the extreme hot weather condition over there, because I think it's much cooler than Accra and the northern part. Accommodation is expensive. See, I want to say this very well. I want to shout it. I want to loud it. Accommodation in Ghana is expensive. So if you are going there as a tourist, if you are going there to see me, I see you. If you are going there for whatever reason best known to you, just know that accommodation is not a tight play. It's not something you can just, okay, say anyhow to survive. It is not an anyhow surviving thing when it comes to do with accommodation. If you have a friend, if you have a relative, if you have someone close to you, I think it is wise, I think it is best you spend a couple of days you are going to be staying in Ghana, if those people, of course, are willing to accommodate you. This will enable you to reduce so much expenses when it comes to the rentage. Another thing I want you to know about Ghana is their customer service. The customer service in Ghana is very annoying. Ghanaians, come and strike me on the comment section. In as much as we take pride in Ghana, I personally take pride in talking about Ghana. It doesn't and won't stop me from speaking my truth. And I'm going to say this again. For those of you who have not been to Ghana, you might not have read this or hear someone say this festive period, I want you to prepare your mind. So when you see stuff like this, it's not going to wreck your day for you. The customer service is very poor, it's bad, and actually very annoying. The customer service in Ghana is something that I hope that they improve on. You are going to see yourself in a restaurant. You are going to see different menus, and at the end of the day, they are going to tell you they have Chinese rice, Nigerian rice, Ghanaian rice, French rice, fried rice, and other delicacies. And at the end of the day, you might be unlucky to pick one, and they are going to tell you they do not have such meal available. So just go ahead, ask them, which meals or what meals are available. Trust me when I say that overall, you are going to have a good time staying in Ghana.